Rolling. Hey. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Back again.
Welcome back to another episode of your boy RaGents. It's your boy Tristan on the mic. As always, I'm here with
Sir Ratchet.
Sir RaGents. I see
Changing my name.
I see how today is gonna go.
In the middle of the episode.
Right off, middle of season 1. They're gonna go ahead and change his name. That's fine. I may come back with a new name come next season rather. Oh man, how's things been going for you, Twan?
It's fucking beautiful. Sunshine and daisies. I'm just fucking.
This nigga's in a good mood.
Hey, no, but hey, look, like I say, I'm taking it day by day. You ain't got no choice but to, be uplifted. I'm blessed, and I'm just having a good time and enjoying life.
I feel you.
How about you, sir?
Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm happy.
Hey,
Today, take that sign off the wall for me. I need to show everybody. That one right there. Yeah, huh? Shout out to my boys. The Fighting Illini men's basketball team won the Big Ten tournament today. I'm happy for them. I'm excited. God damn it. The boys, they going all the way. They gonna win it. If I could bet on them, I would. But you shit, boy. They're going.
Can you?
Technically, I can, but.
No, I'm saying this is a thing. Because I can.
Well, I got the online sports betting and shit on my phone.
Yeah.
And Illinois doesn't allow you to bet on like college teams if you live in the city in Illinois. So that's the only way I bet. That's what I meant by I can't.
Oh, I got some people in some different cities that want place this bet.
Yeah, I would. Because they look good. They're looking good. But even outside of that, man, you know what? I'm okay. I'm doing good. Work is still insanely busy, but I'm pressing through it.
Yeah.
And everything is Gucci.
That's
everything
good.
is Gucci.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, man. Life is amazing. This past weekend was St. Patrick's Day. Well,
yes.
St. Patrick's Day is technically upcoming, but people were celebrating Saturday. I didn't go out and celebrate like I normally would have, but I had a good time though. We had a little turn up, and
I mean, no matter if things don't follow through the way we expected them to, we always still manage to be lit, right? Like it's gonna happen. We got that type of energy where it's just gonna be lit.
There's no other choice. What we're not gonna do is let a good time go to waste.
Hell,
we got all this liquor here. We got these
some
games
good
here,
food, some games, and of course some ladies. Have a good time with your boys and turn up in a good ass environment.
Exactly. So yeah, but jumping into today's topic, this was actually briefly mentioned on our last episode. I mentioned that I got this young lady's number, and before she gave me her number, she made sure to make clear she's actively dating. And I was like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Because so am I.
I remember you bringing it up.
So what made me even want to talk about this, kind of dig into it, is that I feel like that's missing, being upfront and honest, and at least in today's time. When you start off dating or just getting to know somebody, or even if it's just hooking up, just actively
just let it be known up front, 110%.
Yeah, so I want to touch on one, what it means to actively date and things of that nature, and also what it means to speak up, be upfront about your intentions when you start. Yeah. So take it away first. Go ahead.
Okay, so for me, and I find myself I've been explaining this a lot, and it's just in the terms of how I see things and how I go about it. I don't like to use the word multi-dating because when you use the word dating, a lot of people associate that with being exclusive or we together as a couple type thing. So I call it
the word dating then?
No, I don't say multi-dating. I call it multi-talking. If I'm talking to different women, I just call it multi-talking. If that's all we're doing, we're just talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to know different women. That doesn't necessarily mean we having sex. We're not intimate and anything of that nature. We just talking and getting to know one another. So I just call it multi-talking. If it goes, some people don't make the cut, then we just gonna always be talking. You know, like those who go for it, then now we can call it a little bit more than that. If it's a word for it, we can probably say multi-dating. If you decide to be want to be intimate or just hanging out more, fine-tuning and getting in tune with each other more on different aspects. Let's do this, let's do that. Okay, cool.
So are you taking people out on dates and things like that then?
Yes.
Or are you doing that?
I mean, as far as on the talking stage, yes.
Okay.
But nothing to an extravagant caliber.
Okay.
Don't be sitting here talking about you want to go to some goddamn Grand Lux and Ruth Chris, and you know goddamn well we just talking. You may not make the cut tomorrow. Let's get my steak back.
Hey, fuck that steak. I need my time.
Yeah, and that's why
that's the biggest thing.
That's why I like when we, on the last episode I don't pressure it too much. If we had a good time, even on the stage of just talking, if we had a good time, I don't care about the money. Yeah, it was well worth it because we had a good time just conversing and getting to know one another.
Yeah, I feel you. But I also the whole like we're just talking thing that I know is mostly our generation that does that. That's just such a cop out to me sometimes. Like we get away with like, oh, I'm just talking, but it's just like there's nothing wrong with saying you're dating around it or actively dating and things like that.
No. I'm not saying I don't say it in the beginning. Like I don't. Oh, I'm multi-dating a lot of women.
Yeah.
If like I'm talking to a woman now.
Okay.
It's probably a little bit more than talking now, but at a point, she was one of many that I was talking to. It was nothing more with these women but talking. So that's what I called it. I called it what it was.
Just talking.
Now it went further than talking. So now I'm multi-dating.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like it's different levels to it, and I don't want people to get it misconstrued as to what's going on. No.
Okay, I get you. Because there's definitely some women that, if you will, I'm just texting and just getting to know.
Yeah.
So talking to them that level.
Yeah.
But I have not like went beyond that and added to them to like, oh no, we're dating kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And here's my thing: if I'm just dating you, like. It's one thing to just be dating, which is kind of what I want to get into. It's one thing to just like be dating someone. It's completely different from being in a relationship with someone.
Yeah.
So because if I'm dating, if I'm actively dating, if I'm multi-dating, as you say, that means I'm not just dating you. I'm talking to a few other people, and I'm trying to figure out.
Actually going out, getting to know one another, spending some time together.
Yeah, and once hopefully the end goal, right, is to find a relationship.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not looking for one at the moment. I want no parts of no relationships at the very moment.
Now, y'all mark this date and this time, and he gonna be like, man, I met this girl. Man, I'm ready to hang it up.
I've been saying this now because you remember damn near episode 1, I was like, yep, I'm about to be out the game, play I was ready for it. And when you're like really into someone and shit doesn't work out the way you want to, then all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, I'm not really in the mood to like actively try to find my person. Like, I'll get to know some women and, I'll hang out with them. I'll definitely get in them shits. But, but I'm just not in the place at all where I feel like putting my heart into anything. Because you know me, I'm a lover. I'm a lover. I'm a lover boy. Man, and once I saw
this nigga is a reincarnation of Cupid.
Yeah.
But
I don't appreciate.
But I put it that way because not because of me. It's just because of women. And I ain't sitting here jumping on women or anything. Of course, y'all don't want to be just out here giving y'all all the men and things of that sort.
And it goes both ways on that.
My thing is, I feel like women are more literal with it when it comes to their feelings and their time. Like, for us, it's not as easy as it may sound or seem to them. Like, oh, he can just go to the next. Sometimes a lot of men ain't doing that. We don't want to do that. We ain't looking for that. We looking for what you're looking for. We trying to do it the way you're doing it. So, telling like having a conversation with women and be like, yeah, I'm multi-dating. No, she think you fucking around. You just fucking a whole bunch of bitches. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So I put it in the terms of multi-talking, and then that at least gets them intrigued because ain't nobody really heard it like that.
Yeah.
And it intrigues them to the point where I get to break it down and explain to them being
I'm
intimate is not.
I'm sure they've heard it.
Well, I don't know, but to me, it intrigues them, and they like, so what do you mean by that? I'm talking to a lot of women. Yes, I'm spending time. We go bowling here and there. Sex is not, and might not be on the table right now. It hasn't happened. Woo woo, and I'm breaking it down to them. And okay, cool. But I'm being honest, and I'm letting you know that's up front, and they can fuck with that.
Yeah.
Now the hiding this shit, that's just too much work. It's too much energy.
I don't have the time to like.
Hey, look.
Actively give someone so much like energy to hide what I'm doing. I
only
believe
thing I'm lying about is my bank account. Zero. It's always zero. So don't ask me.
Here's my thing, and I also think that's part of it, right? Because of the Rona, I lost my side gig, which was a big chunk of my income.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not hurting, but it's at the same time, it's like, do I really want to, like, dating and like being like, in an actual relationship is not cheap, right? And don't get me wrong, I plan great dates and things that I can do for free, but it's also like I need to be able to want to spend my money on you because I'm much more selective with it now because I don't have the type of income I had this time last year.
And then you got to think about it like as like the time and the conversation and the effort is progressing. You got to learn this person's true intentions.
Yeah.
Like constantly taking this person out and that's you sometimes okay like because in my case I found out that one woman that I was multi-talking to was simply only about that.
About just going out and getting
because like throughout getting to know me, she's getting to know like I've told her about the podcast. Me and my brother, we doing this podcast and we gonna build that, and I'm hopefully that eventually takes off and we can quit their job, things like that. And I'm still talking about constant businesses that I'm trying to get moving and just retire. So she dollar signs. No. So
you know what? That wouldn't necessarily be. Here's my thing. I hope to meet someone that sees like the grind and the hustle I'm making, and then be like, "Oh,
no, see now that's
like,
the difference.
I can help you build that." Like,
it's a difference in seeing the grind and hustle and want to help me get it out the mud, but it's also you got to know that difference because what none of that portrayed, what none of that given, like Shorty really pertained to the be a boss, be a bill. Like she was becoming a bill for real.
I remember you talked about that.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't got time.
See, you're not gonna make the cut. That's why we multi-talking. You're not my boss. You're not the boss that I was looking for.
So let's define like what every stage is then for us, for the people. So you first meet somebody.
That's talking.
You start talking, trying to get to know them.
Yes.
Then next thing you know, if that is going well, then you take them out on dates.
Yeah. So now we're dating.
Yeah.
That's what I think dating is. We going out dating. That ain't necessarily mean I took it to the crib, rubbed it over, smacked it down, and ordered up. Not to say it ain't gonna happen, but it didn't. I'm not saying I'm doing that with every woman that I'm talking and dating. I'm not gonna sit here and okay, look. If y'all think all that just happened, y'all obviously giving these women not enough credit. Some of these women are definitely holding out. I don't care how good your boy look. Some of them holding out. Some of them holding out. And I ain't gonna blame them. But no, for real. Going out on the dates, that's the dating stage.
And then of course from dating comes an actual relationship.
At this point we're exclusive. You talking about some Instagram posters and all that, and the baby we together now.
Yeah.
That was my proposal right there.
Not that far.
No,
I'm sure. Hold on now.
No, that's your promise ring proposal.
Yeah, I
Get
remember the same girl I was just talking about earlier. Back in November when we first started doing these things,
Yeah.
I had put it up on Instagram, but it was just her feet, and I was like, no face, no case.
Oh.
I was like, nah,
Yeah, like
we ain't there quite yet.
But that's how I come with it, and even with the woman that is probably winning the race right now. We just had this conversation on my way over here. We just had this conversation, and I explained it to her like this is how I just go about things and view things. If that's not something that you can agree with, okay, that's cool. I'll let you know. You let me know. You ain't here to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, I feel you. And it's definitely like that's gonna get into like the next thing we were talking about, just that being honest up front, right?
Yeah.
And just stating your intentions clearly. And I'm sure women will like appreciate this, but like I believe men should do it more. Because
of course.
Because at this point, if I'm just like looking to have sex with you or just kick it with you or just chill with you, whatever.
You gonna know that.
Yeah, I've been straight up with people recently. So a lot more than in the past. It's just a maturity thing. And plus, I don't have time for the headache that comes along with not being honest about shit.
Hey, look, let me tell you. Because I was like a lawyer, and as Medea said, it was a Loyola. I was a Loyola. It goes together. Nigga was lying like I'm like, I need to get this list up. I'm gonna lie, tell her whatever she need to hear so she can be part of the team. But
that rotation.
Yeah, but in the midst of doing that, it was stressful because these women thinking they on a caliber that they wasn't. Mm-hmm. They thought they had a title that they didn't, and it's a lie after lie after lie, and it was like, look, nigga, hey, shorty, you just here for Wednesdays. We just gonna do our due diligence, and I'm gonna get you a lift. You can come, but you can go the same way you came. I don't care anymore. At this point, it's just like being honest. If I'm handing out is not what you're looking for, don't take it.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy? I think I realized in college that I really don't like dealing with like a roster like that much. And like what it took, well, back then when I was lying about it anyway, like what it took to upkeep. But even like just like talking to a bunch of chicks at once, I get tired of that like very easily. So I would rather just be by myself half the time and just I don't really feel like I'm dealing with nobody.
That's what had happened. I cut everybody off, and I was just solo dino, leave me alone. Yeah.
And you know what? My thing is, right, and what kind of brought along this enlightenment, if you will. I would think about like how much it would take to actually just like when I have my rotation to actually like hang out with a woman if my intentions was to have sex with them, right? Yeah. So it's just like, especially if you had a roster, you for the most part you couldn't just always just hit somebody up like at the last minute and just expect them to be down, right? It's possible, but it's very rare. Booty calls happen frequently, but if you wanted to actually have something set up that you knew was going to go down, you got to plan this in advance.
Now this is during your honest period, or
no? This was during my whole days.
Now that I'm gonna have to test on that one because during my little whole phase, like I said, I was lying to the motherfucker a lot, so it was in their mind that I was the only motherfucker they was fucking.
But
with,
you also have to keep up the lie.
Yeah. But what I was saying was like, even if I call a motherfucker like right now, I need you to come through. Whatever she had planned, it's over with. She coming. That's how deep the lies was embedded. Like she thought she was the only one. And if
you lied deep, player. Yeah. I also know I wasn't always that consistent too, so I was just like, I'm not really in the mood. I'm not in the mood. So, and even now, it's just like
it was bad.
Yeah, even now I'm actively dating on a few different dating apps. Got a few numbers, things like that. I keep up with them, but like I get into these days, especially now when I'm so busy with work and shit like that.
Yeah.
I ain't got time, baby girl. And like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, but I don't feel like dealing with the stress of like entertaining just to get a nut off if that's all I want. Like, nah, I can take care of myself a lot easier for that matter.
Now
Can't nobody get me off like I can.
My thing was
that's a lot, actually.
I met a woman who was like, shit, look, if you just hit the fuck, just tell me shit. That's all I want to do anyway. Oh, damn. Can I find more of you out here?
Honest, yeah.
And from my point of view, it's like I haven't ran into women like that before, so that's what it was like, look, nigga, you gotta spin it, wipe the bed. But now that I'm like, no, there's women out here that's just own it and honest and upfront and just as blunt as you can, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, fuck it, ain't no more lying. Look, Trey, I'm just trying to tag them cheeks. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's just, that was like for that particular person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't address every woman like that. Like, look, nah, for you, it's just, that's all I'm trying to do with you.
Yeah, and I definitely have some people, for that matter, who like our relationship is pretty much simply sexual.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so like, and while I've been avoiding them, and it has nothing to do with them. I've just been like not feeling. Yeah. I just haven't been feeling it. So it's just like,
if you don't feel the connection.
Yeah, it's not even necessarily the connection or anything like that.
It'd be for me. If I don't feel nothing, I mean, we can still go. Hey, look,
you know what? That's true. That's fucked up.
Hey, look, that's one connection that's gonna be strong.
That's kind of fucked up though. Like I've done this. I've slept with people I do not like. Yeah. It's like I've definitely had sex with people and I'm like,
it's. I'll be willing to lynch.
Not that far. So here's my thing. I get along.
On the inside, I be irritated with him.
Yeah, it's like.
But it be like my room door is always open.
So for me, right, because like when I say what people I don't like, I mean people I would never see myself in a relationship with.
Yeah.
But like the sex is good, and like at least we get along.
Bro.
Yeah, and we get along enough to like where I could actually like make it happen. And the second that you start to irritate me, I'm done. Nah,
that's why I don't bullshit with the ones that's strictly sex.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who bring an overnight, they be trying to bring an overnight back. What's that? I don't know. You understand? I was willing to drop you back off.
Ignorant ass.
Hey, at least I dropped you off.
That's
couldn't put you on the bus.
Called an Uber at least. Baby, let me call you that Uber.
The bus is cheaper.
Looking ass.
The bus is cheaper.
But at the end of the day,
I was fucking around.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I was like, alright. This ain't the motherfucker, yeah.
Bro, I ain't put nobody on the bus in a long time. It's been a while.
How long you had your car back? About a month or so now?
I didn't put nobody on the bus.
Stares into the air.
I had to really think about it. Let me check.
Did I?
The archives.
Did I do that? Richard.
Did I really?
All right.
I'm gonna begin. We don't take that off the table because I don't want to lie.
Too late.
I don't want to lie.
Too late. Thought we were being honest, man. Be honest with the people.
I'm Sir Ratchet. Hey, it happens. My own.
Hey, man, it is what it is at this point. But, I just want to say this to kind of cap it off, right?
Yeah.
We're way, like, this whole generation is way too, what's the word I'm looking, soft to actually, like, have these conversations sometimes.
What generation? Our generation?
I think...
not the generation after us. These niggas.
The generation
are
after
bad.
They are some of the snowflakiest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. They get offended over everything.
Man.
And some of the people in our generation as well. So it's a whole thing. But
it's bad, bro. Like,
and which is why I think being honest and upfront is necessary. in order to deal with these youngins and deal with like what's going on. Just be upfront with me, because I don't have the time.
But I think that's only for us though. It's kind of different for me, cause niggas egos be hurt.
Yep.
Be butt sore. If a woman can come to me and be like, I'm multi-talking, multi-dating. Fine. That's what I'm doing. It's niggas out here that be doing the exact same thing and will be mad as shit. What is that?
And then jump straight to calling them out their names. All of a sudden they're hoes, they're bitches, they sluts, and all these things.
That one meme that'll never go away. A man can cheat on a woman with 5 different bitches. She go cheat with one nigga, he in the room crying. This bitch should hurt me. Nigga, damn, chill.
Hey, yeah.
Your pride and ego needs some work.
Hey, that's the thing, man. That's the biggest
Are
thing.
you
That's
sure
why,
you a man?
like, touching back on last week just briefly, I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, it's so much, people, like, motherfuckers don't know how to take rejection. And motherfuckers don't know how to, like, just...
One thing I find, if you don't dish out what you can receive.
I feel that.
That'll go my gym for the day.
Boom. All right.
Drop it out.
So before we go, as always, we always end our show with a word. But for the month of March, we have been highlighting black women in our lives.
Yes.
In celebration of Women's History Month. So we've been talking about women who have been inspiring and just been like on their shit and doing really well. So this week I'm going to highlight my good old best friend, the mother of my godchild. Her name is Tessa Jenkins. Tessa and I have been friends since college for over 10 years at this point. Probably more like 12. I lose track of time. Anyway, but I have seen her have a child, have some mental health issues. I've seen her deal with some shitty dudes, and she always comes out strong, and she always does her shit. She has become a successful woman who takes care of her son. What up, Mason, my boy, I love you. And her little dog, and she got the place together. One thing that Tessa's gonna do, she's gonna make sure that she's holding it down for her and her family. And I just want to shout out to that woman because she's doing her damn thing.
Shout out to Tessa Jenkins.
And I know she needs it. So
love and prosperity and blessings to you.
Yeah, little nigga, God bless you. That's how we talk. But
I remember.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that is our time.
All right, so you all don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Page me.
Did you get a pager yet? Did you get a pager?
Nah, I can't find it. I found a sidekick, so I'm gonna use that instead.
Get a two-way. Don't forget to follow us
on our IG.
Yep, it's at RaGents Pod. At RaGents Pod. That's RaGents _
About to start a whole little income tax sign.
Come on. Yeah, follow us and don't forget to hashtag RaGents. Other than that, we out.
Peace.